much water is enough water. It's a week.
We had a ton.
I know y'all did.
Wanted to make sure we had enough water. That's the one thing.
We got tons of ice.
Good.
We got some ice, and they go, do you think we need more?
Yes.
They go, grab 2 more bags. And TJ goes, we'll save it. I go, you can't save ice.
You really think you're gonna go up there and fitness? I'm like, I'm sure there's gotta be dumbbells in the trailer.
Yeah.
There's dumbbells in the trailer.
You might have to store ice in here a little bit.
Luke gets a bed. He'll go in there. Luke will be the 4th with you, Brian. And then Sam and TJ, since you guys drove, get one of the bunks on
Me,
this.
John, Luke,
Bottom
and
up.
Curtis.
And Scott, you're gonna take the cot on the back here.
Let's see what I got. Searching.
We have no service.
That's like,
We have no service.
yeah, well, we won't at all the entire time, will we?
No.
But I'm gonna lose my streaks.
First, we'll drop off down here to start this morning. I'm just gonna walk around a little bit.
We're gonna drop off here.
Yeah. Once you find that bear, then you can start showing us where to actually go. We're gonna do. Steven's gonna do like a quick little mass.
Okay.
We'll do that. And we'll come up with a game plan.
Okay. I'm gonna take a lot of shit out of my bag, so I'm not carrying extra weight.
I love hunting, but I'm very competitive, and it's tough whenever you can't win. Right? All of you guys are competitors, right? So y'all know that drive, you know the push, the desire to do this. So enjoy it, but also have gentleness throughout it. Be gentle with yourself. Seek peace in all that you do, and then have fun. Have fun. That's all my times hunting. It's whenever I really surrender that it seems like things happen. That's not a magic code for getting a big elk, but that'd be pretty awesome. But just have fun, push yourself hard, but don't take yourselves too seriously this morning, because that's what it means to be a child of God. And the Lord tells us this morning, those are the first into the kingdom.
I got Richie. He's dressing me this morning.
I'm just getting rid of this sticker on his hat.
He's had to put my clothes on for me, change my diaper.
Just for this hat's like the build.
Your depends, not your diaper, man. Get
No,
your
they were
age.
diapers.
Your age are depends.
Doesn't that devalue the hat when you take the tag off?
He does. He devalued it right off the bat.
I knew his hat.
Not worth anything now.
Supposed to leave that tag on.
I mean, you gotta bring
It
donuts.
says do not remove, and then there he is removing it.
See these little trails right here? It's like a game trail. So that's what we're trying to find, is those little things you just gotta walk around. If you see pellets, it's usually a cow. If you see cleft up, it's usually a bull. How much cooler would it be to say you killed one unguided, you know? We're kind of just walking around. Really, I mean, it's the first day that we've been here. He's been here, what, 2 days already? Hunting 3? 5. Okay, 5. I'm just trying to get my bearings here, trying to figure out, kind of get back in a rhythm from last year. But we're just kind of walking, combing, looking for sign. We saw some tracks. It rained last night. So it's kind of hard to tell, you know, like we saw some droppings. We saw some very old droppings. We saw some newer-ish droppings. We didn't see any like real fresh sign. So we're just kind of moving around. Right now we're just sitting, see if we hear anything, gonna glass a little bit. Just see if anything's moving right now.
You see, it looks like a bear.
Like a bear.
It hasn't moved in the last, well, since we sat. That's when I first saw it. I've just been watching it.
Look in that little hole right there.
How close are you willing to get to that bear to fulfill the tag?
As close as it takes. Whatever it takes. I watched Endgame yesterday. Whatever it takes.
It's a bear. We can't shoot them when they're in their den. So we'll just need to chuck a rocket, sit them, get as close as we can, and just...
So it's right there. Above these little... Above those, right? Right in this little drop down. Here's the problem. If we go up there, it's in its den. We can't shoot it. So, then we're gonna SOL.
Just can't get a good look at it.
What is it? Nothing in there?
Don't go any farther.
200 yards, that was a bear.
Huh?
200 yards away, that was a bear.
Looks like a bear to me.
Still kind of looks like a bear.
In the face and body.
More than 200 yards.
We were all the way up there.
We're just chilling for a little bit. It's a high traffic area. Not a really good time of day that they would be moving, but you never know. We've been moving all day, so this is like, we've seen some pretty fresh elk sign.
Onto the timbers.
Onto the timbers.
Those have been hammered the last two.
Yeah. Tyler killed a grouse. We got it on video, so you missed out some epic footage today. Kill footage. We got it. We'll sell it to you though.
So the crowd.
We'll sell it to Mayhem. I mean, y'all, that may be the only kill y'all have this week.
No, that's Jones sleeping. Nelson's
That's
on
what I
the
meant.
wall.
That's what I meant. Jones is sleeping.
Straight Ninja Nelson.
Steven!
You didn't wake up?
Not a beat, man.
Steven!
Hey, where's Luke at?
On the one of the coolers.
I mean, honestly, it'd be a miracle if he makes
On the
it
gray
back
one,
to
too.
camp.
Who is he with?
What's up, huh?
Who is he with?
Socks. Jeff Dobbs. He's probably
that
telling him
bottle
all
trick
these
where you
stories
hold
about
one
elk
together?
hunting. Yeah. Yeah.
Luke this morning goes, man, I'm going to go with Jeff. He said he's got a spot. I said, I'm sure he does.
We're not sitting. We can't sit.
He's going to flush him out with the bird dogs. You'll shoot him.
We saw so many grouse yesterday. We got to
We
the
saw probably 15 grouse.
There was like a, I don't know what you call them, a herd or a flock of grouse, but it was just a murder.
No, I don't know.
We almost had a heart attack, man.
No, murder's what you do to beef cows, because that's what I wanted to do yesterday. We're gonna loop and go around it this way.
Their private property?
Yeah.
No, because it drops down almost to the bottom.
We learned yesterday, do not go to the bottom.
I was like, I'd rather walk somewhere where we can hunt, but if we had to walk to the bottom, I'm good.
Golly, I'm so freaking. My nose run when it gets cold. You better go catch it to stay warm. Get it.
Was that about not such a bad climb?
That one was really bad.
The first half.
From the bottom?
first half wasn't that bad. That was terrible. Is it fresh? Looks pretty fresh. Did you kiss it or smell it? I'll kiss it. It's good luck. Oh, I talked to Jeff, and Jeff said Luke now thinks he is a professional elk hunter after one day of elk hunting. So he's now leading and guiding everybody. Okay, we're gonna coat him. We're at about 1,000 feet. There's been some hunter that's been here for a couple weeks, and he said he's seen them between 9,800 feet and 10,200 feet. They're up higher right now because the weather's not that bad. If it starts getting really cold and nasty up here, it might push them down a little bit. But hell, we saw them last year when it was snowing up high, so I don't know.
How long did you bring Trace on an elk hunt?
Well, by the time if 10 more years I don't have an elk by then, my 1 in 10's out the window, so I retire. He'll be too young still. I don't know. Depends on what he wants to. He'd have to be at least 17, I bet. 16 or 17 to handle this. Lakeland's the one that probably come before he does.
I think we're semi-pro backpackers, professional hikers who carry extra.
Good news is my bag gets progressively lighter as the day goes on. A damn thing. Saw some mule deer.
Then
100 yards from the road.
What's the plan today, boss?
Kill an elk. Day 3 was our day last year.
That's
we
what
had
you
a
thought?
chance, so yeah.
How do you drink cold coffee on a cold morning?
Well, when you have Buffalo Brew coffee in the can, it doesn't matter what the temperature is. Shameless plug. You can actually heat these up, but I don't want to heat it up.
In a can?
In a can. Well, I wouldn't put it like in a microwave.
That would be a terrible idea.
Either that, you could probably put it in like boiling water. Yeah. Jones going to town?
Yeah, he's going back to go. He's going to breakfast and a hot shower. He's gonna take a.
That's what I told him. I go, I kind of need a day off. I might take today or tomorrow off just to get it.
A mental health break?
Yeah.
How exciting. I don't know if it's Sam that's lucky, or if it's day 3, or if it's his hat. I just thought I heard antlers. I'm gonna come this way about 20 yards and just do a little calling. Try to pull him this way into you. He's gonna go like a ghost, so just watch me. That one was turned perfect broadside at 51 yards. Oh, man. I'm just impressed they're still in velvet, man. Yeah, it's almost October. I don't want to rush it because for all that we know, he was the only one that jumped a little bit. And so that the bigger one is still calm. I mean, he could be here all day. Yeah, at least we know where one's at. His bedding area might be down here somewhere. If that timing we had, it might be our favor. We know we heard him down here. Yeah, we've now lost. Well, we didn't lose. We could have killed a spike bull, which is not legal. It has to have 4 points on one side. So Jeff said it could be a 4x3. It just has to have 4 on one side. So that was earlier this morning. We saw 2 spike bulls. We heard a bugle. That's a bugle. Okay, Steve, that's a bugle. Is that Steve? So down there, up there, right there. All right. Well, we now heard another bugle. So I think we're gonna go chase some elk. We came back to the spot where we lost Steven. Oh yeah, I left out the bear part. There was a bear about 15 yards from where we were at. Steven was full draw. We don't know what happened to Steven. He disappeared. So we all kind of chased the bear, but we don't really know where the bear went. And we don't know where Steven went. So we came back to where we last saw Steven thinking, hey, this is the spot where they'll all meet. And we've given Steven, what, about an hour? Yeah. And hour and a half, really. So Steven's not here. So we're going on our own mission here. Steven knows the area. He's got GPS. He's got Onyx. So me and the boys here are gonna go on our own hunt. This will be my first time without Steven in these woods. So here we go.
And right at 1:30 we heard a bugle. We were giving you till 1:30. Oh, gee. And then
Me and 1:30.
Huh?
That was me.
Oh, was it? Okay. I thought it sounded a little plasticky, but
Last thing I heard was,
it's a bear. Yep.
and I turned around and was like, look behind me. You're like, huh?
I was like, what are you
Look
talking
right behind me. And you're like, what? I said, you look right in front of you.
You're like 11 o'clock. And I was like, I thought you were gonna put an arrow in its ass.
Well, yeah.
Why didn't you?
Huh?
Why didn't you?
I was wanting to. I mean, it turned that way, and then he turned around, did 180, started coming back up. And I was like, maybe I get him there. He's
Did he
moving.
growl?
Yes.
No, he was like, just like grumbling or something. I don't know what it was, but he was just like going for lunch. And he sees us 4 more odds.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I was hoping maybe he would tree.
I didn't think about that. So I went back, because I saw him turn like this. Y'all started running towards him. And I saw him go back around that rock up. And so then I flipped back over that little ridge, and he was just shuffling up that little meadow. And so I went all the way back to the top. I crossed over and like, I went all around. There was another, like, I don't know if it was an elk or a big mule deer, but I heard something grunt and then run off.
Day 3.
At least we had a wildlife tour today instead of a hike.
Yeah, it was not a hike today. It was a wildlife tour. Well, there's some hiking too, but we'll have about 9 miles by the time we get back.
So we saw 3 elk and a bear.
3 elk and a bear, and a partridge and a pear tree,
And a bunch of turkeys.
and a bunch of turkeys. Yeah, and a grouse, a bunch of grouse, and a mule deer. We saw all that southwestern Colorado has to offer. Is that where we're at?
I don't know.
South Central? Just, man, I don't know what else to call it, but unlucky that we have 2 opportunities to kill elk,
They're both illegal.
and both non-legal bulls. I mean, 50 yards, probably 48 on the first one, because I ranged that tree and he was in front of that tree. And then that second one was, we didn't ever range it, but I'd say 25 to 30. And they both turned broadside perfectly. I guess that's why they call it hunting and not killing. Yeah, I think so. I think it's game plan. Sam's first day with the, what are we gonna call our team here? We need a team name. day one was the hardest day. Just to like, my legs were not ready for that.
Yeah.
As much as I felt like we prepared, you just can't prepare for that.
There's just so much vertical.
Yeah.
And then the oxygen factor.
Yep. Now I feel like I'm good to go. That last little hill was a kick in the balls though. It was what, 200 feet of elevation, but it was real quick.